here to present Assembly Bill 2395, a bill that fosters equity throughout the state by increasing access to the state child support debt reduction program. California carries more than $6 billion in government-owed child support debt, much of which is actually increased by a 10% interest rate, which is one of the highest interest rates in the entire nation. People get into this type of debt because the parent paying child support must repay the government assistance from what their child is currently receiving. And therefore, the result of this government reimbursement comes at the expense of a child that actually loses money. The child that loses money, their parent can actually provide. So this can be an incredibly harmful situation as the child is already eligible for government assistance due to their custodial parent income. But the debt reduction program was created to assist these low-income families who have become paralyzed by their current debt situation. However, the program lacks the uniformity, as local child support agencies have varying methods of administrating the program. This causes some parents to miss their opportunity to participate in a program that could assist them in providing for their child. Additionally, there was no opportunity for parents to appeal their case when statewide standards are in question. So my bill is going to ensure that local child support agencies have readily available program contact information, establishes a clear timeline for processing cases, and allow parents an opportunity to contest agency action. So Assembly Bill 2395 helps end this cycle of poverty that many Californians are trapped in due to the endless government-owed child support debt, as you've already heard from a previous testimony as well. So still here testifying with me in support of the bill is Rebecca Gonzalez, again from the Policy Advocate from Western Center on Law and Poverty, and also Damon Hampton from Van Nuys, California, to continue to provide additional support.
Thank you.
Rebecca Gonzalez, Policy Advocate with the Western Center on Law and Poverty, co-sponsor of this bill along with the Truth and Justice and Child Support Coalition. This bill creates enforceable statewide standards to ensure the existing debt reduction program and child support truly helps low-income parents who qualify based on their income and assets to settle their government-owed child support debt. For over 40 years, California has required parents who receive CalWORKs to repay these benefits by intercepting their child support. Families receiving CalWORKs generally only receive $100 for one child or $200 for two or more children of their monthly child support, while the government keeps the rest. When non-custodial parents cannot afford to pay, this debt grows rapidly because California has the high interest rate. As a result, non-custodial parents in California owe more than $6 billion in government-owed child support. Past studies show that 95% of this government-owed child support is uncollectible, and the bulk of state-owned arrears are owed by parents with extremely low incomes. In many of their cases, the children are now adults, and the parents are in their 50s and 60s. This bill would improve the existing program and ensure statewide uniformity by requiring publicly available statewide standards that could be enforced through the Department of Child Support Services' existing complaint resolution process, reporting requirements to evaluate the uniformity and effectiveness of the program, and improve access and remove barriers by requiring all local child support agencies to post the application for the program on their website, have a designated phone number or email, and send a notice to parents who are potentially eligible. Also, LCSAs must act on applications within set time periods and provide repayment options to applicants based on statewide eligibility and repayment standards. Reducing the harm caused by government-owed child support debt is also a racial justice issue. The policy of requiring families who receive public assistance to reimburse the government stems from racist stereotypes about Black parents and furthers a legacy of extracting wealth from communities of colors. Lifting the burden of government-owed child support debt from parent has shown to reduce employment barriers, and we ask for your support of this
Thank
bill.
you.
Okay, good afternoon again, committee. My name is Damon Hampton. My child support obligation began in 1995 again. And over time, because I could not pay the full amount, my child support arrears just ballooned. My debt got so high that I felt like I was stuck in a hole. My children were in their 30s, and I had over $100,000 in child support arrears, most of it interest. Also, all of my arrears were assigned to the government. Over the last decade, I have been on a fixed income. Every month, child support garnished $50 from my Social Security. It was important to me to address my child support arrears because they held me back from growing in life. I could not move forward while I had such a big debt. Over the years, I talked to child support workers and family law facilitators about my arrears, but no one ever told me about the debt reduction program. It was until I went to Neighborhood Legal Services that an attorney told me about the program. At first, I couldn't even get a copy of the application. When I asked my child support case worker about it, she told me in order to apply, the child support had to first audit my account, which could take up to a year. After the audit was complete, child support sent me a copy of the application. I returned the application and it took 3 more months to receive a response. When my application was approved, they told me I had to make a payment within 30 days. They would not show me a copy of the debt relief agreement until I had made the payment. Luckily, I was able to make the payment and sign the agreement, and today all my child support debt has been resolved. AB 2395 will help others like myself resolve old burdensome government-owed child support debts. It will make sure people know about the debt reduction program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your feedback. Is there anyone else here in support of AB 2395?
Hello, my name is Ines Caro with End Child Poverty, California, and I'm providing support on behalf of California Partnership to End Domestic Violence, Courage California, Courage A, and the Children's Partnership. Thank you.
Thank you.
Koise Turn with the Coalition of California Welfare Rights Organization and support.
Thank you. Is there anyone here right in front of me in opposition to AB 2395?
Still Lauren Weshy, still the California Child Support Association, unfortunately, still opposed. We are, again, working with the author's office, and we do share a shared goal here. We're just kind of working out how this would work since the LCSAs are 40 different counties with 40 different operating mechanisms and, staff of 2 compared to a staff of 1,000. So just working out how this can be done.
Great. Yeah, thank you. Any other questions or comments, motions? We have a motion and a second. And I want to thank the author and as well as the opposition for continued work to make it workable. But definitely the goal is laudable, and I appreciate you for bringing the bill forward. Would you like to close?
I will keep it short and brief. Thank you so much, Chair and members, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you.
Motions do pass to Human Services Committee. Calra?
Aye.
Calra, aye. Macedo? No. Macedo, no. Lee? Ryan? Conley? Aye. Conley, aye. Dixon? Dixon, no. Herabedian? Pacheco? Aye. Pacheco, aye. Pappen? Aye. Pappen, aye. Sanchez? Aye. Sanchez, aye. Stephanie? Aye. Stephanie, aye. Zabur?
Okay. We'll place that bill on call. Thank you.
Thank you so much.